Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Gianni Versace. Gianni Versace was an Italian fashion designer and founder of Versace, an international fashion house, which produces accessories, fragrances, makeup, and home furnishings, as well as clothes. He also designed costumes for the theatre and films. As a friend of Eric Clapton, Diana, Princess of Wales, Naomi Campbell, Duran Duran, Madonna, Elton John, Cher, Sting, and many other celebrities, he was the first designer to link fashion to the music world. Openly homosexual, Versace and his partner Antonio D'Amico were regulars on the international party scene. Versace was murdered outside his Miami Beach home, the former Casa Arena now known as the Villa, at the age of 50 by Andrew Cunanan. Early life. Giovanni Maria Gianni Versace was born in Reggio Calabria, Italy, on the 2nd of December 1946, where he grew up with his elder brother Santo and younger sister Donatella, along with their father and dressmaker mother, Francesca. An older sister died at age 12 due to an improperly treated tetanus infection. He was strongly influenced by ancient Greek history, which dominates the historical landscape of his birthplace. He attended Liceo Classico Tommaso Campanella, where he studied Latin and ancient Greek. He was also influenced by Andy Warhol. Versace began his apprenticeship at a young age at his mother's sewing business, which employed up to a dozen seamstresses. He studied architecture before moving to Milan at the age of 26 to work in fashion design. In 1973, he became the designer of Byblos, a successful Guinness youthful line. And in 1977 he designed another more experimental line for GIANNI, Complice. A few years later, encouraged by his success, Versace presented his first signature collection for women at the Palazzo della Permanente Art Museum of Milan. His first fashion show followed in September of the same year. After presenting his menswear collection, he joined Jorge Sard. The first boutique was opened in Milan's Via della Spiga in 1978. Personal life. Versace met his partner Antonio D'Amico, a model, in 1982. Their relationship lasted until Versace's murder. Before his death, Versace was diagnosed with cancer of the ear. During that time, D'Amico worked as a designer for the company, becoming head designer for Istant and Versace Sport. Versace's will left D'Amico with a lifelong pension of 50 million lire per month, and the right to live in any of Versace's homes in Italy and the United States. However, due to Versace family's interference, he only obtained a fraction of these allowances. D'Amico now runs his own fashion company. Before the death of Gianni, he told his family he wanted to supply the Egbers family with Versace clothing and stays at the mansion, where they could often be found staying. Versace was known for doting upon his nieces and nephews, Santos' 2 children, Francesca and Antonio, and Donatella's 2 children, Allegra and Daniel. Death and legacy. Versace was shot dead on 15 July 1997, aged 50, on the steps of his Miami Beach mansion as he returned from a morning walk on Ocean Drive. Usually, Versace would have an assistant from his home walk to the coffee shop to receive his morning papers, but on this morning he was in high spirits and took the chore upon himself. He was murdered by Andrew Cunanan, who used the same gun to commit suicide on a boat 8 days later. Police have said they do not know why Versace was killed. "I don't know that we are ever going to know the answers," said Miami Beach Police Chief Richard Barreto. Versace's body was cremated, and his ashes returned to the family's estate near Cernobbio, Italy, and buried in the family vault at Moltrasio Cemetery near Lake Como in September 1997. The media announced that Versace's brother, Santo, and Jorge Saad would serve as the new CEOs of Gianni Versace S.p.A. Versace's sister, Donatella, became the new head of design. In his will, Gianni Versace left 50% of his fashion empire to his niece Allegra Versace. Her younger brother, Daniel, inherited Versace's rare artwork collection. Allegra inherited her stake, worth around $500 million, when she turned 18 years old in 2004. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.